I am selling every single card I own, is what I would say if I lived in a different universe. Now, this is not complete clickbait. I am selling a bunch of my cards. So as you guys know, I've graded a lot of cards over the course of the past couple years, especially recently. They all came at once. Usually over the course of the time, once I grade cards, I'll either trade them off or whatever. But I got an influx of cards over the course of the last like couple months that have been sitting in the corner of my office, and I just want to get rid of them. These are all basically duplicates, and you know, I figured what better way than to just potentially just sell them to maybe y'all. So I'm going to do is, by the time you're watching this video, there should be a link in the description below. These should be at ZnG Emporium's shop on eBay, and he's going to be selling all these cards for me. So much love to him. So without further ado, let me show you what you can possibly get. I believe this should be all sold in one burst. If not, it might be like a 2-week sale type of thing. So just stay tuned to his channel over there and stuff like that. So first things first, we got a 7.5 first edition Typhlosion. We got this. These are all cards that I pulled myself. So if there's anything that you see here that stands out is from a legendary collection, then just feel free to check out that shop, you know. And it's kind of there's a lot of cool stuff here. You know, I got a couple of BGS, but for the most part it's all going to PSA. Again, this is everything that I pulled. I'm surprised that this didn't grade better. It's funny, I remember I sent these all in hoping to get like a 9.5 or maybe like a 10 on the non-hollow WotC cards, but it's so hard to get high grades for WotC cards from BGS. With that, there's an 8.5. I feel like it should have been higher. This one should have been higher, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes, you know, they be grading ridiculously as opposed to, you know, the normal grades. You know, you know how we get sometimes. I'm surprised all of these ended up being 9s. I remember I sent a bunch of them in, and they all came back at 9s. A couple of 9.5s. I think 0 10s. Yeah, I got 0 10s for that, which is kind of crazy. Here's a Dark Arbok, everyone's favorite card from Team Rocket. Here is a 7 Metal Energy. And then we got a first edition Skarmory. So that's the first batch. Let me just move these out of the way. I'll try to kind of go through these fast, so this isn't like a super long video. Here's a Winner 8 Mewtwo. Oh, we got some Blue Eyes action here. It's an Eldorado Maximum Gold Blue Eyes. I feel like these will grade. They should grade a bit better, but it's usually the edges that are kind of like, you know, butt cheeks when it comes down to it, just because of how the gold is around the cards. These were some of the best energies that they released. I wish this was a 10, but it's off center as you can see. If you want to resubmit some of these, by all means go for it. If you do, let me know what grades you get. Hopefully they come back higher. But there is a lot of good stuff in here. There's a couple of Shadowless cards. I remember I had these sitting actually in my closet for almost years. And it's funny, I remember this is like 2 years ago, like when the pandemic was going on. I went through my closet and I'm like, why do I have these? Let me send these in. And then they sat at PSA for like almost a year. Here's a Cyndaquil first edition PSA this time as opposed to BGS. Dark Gyarados Unlimited. No one's gonna want this, but I mean, you might get that one person who collects 6s. We got a Charizard. Oh, this is a beautiful card. I heavily debated keeping this one, actually. I heavily debated keeping this one. Look at that, so gorgeous. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. If you resubmit this, it's the centering is the big issue. But if you resubmit this, there's a possibility you can get a better grade. That's all I'm gonna say. But again, the big issue is the centering. As you can see, it's kind of visible that the left side is thicker than the right. But everything else is fantastic on this. There's no print lines on this. Look at the swirls. And of course, if you get the Umbreon, you need the Espeon as well. Beautiful art. Beautiful art. Here's a 7 for Alligator Electric type from Dragon's Frontier. We got some Prime cards. There's a bunch of Prime cards here. I think Prime cards are slept on. You know, I say this as much as possible. I think these cards are fantastic. This is when I ordered a bunch before the pandemic and then sent them all in to get graded. And then I think the best grade I got was a 9 because every one of them I bought was in rough shape. Here is the EX Mewtwo PSA 6. Here's another Shadowless. The $30,000 Bulbasaur in regular non-first edition format. There's a Moo Milk. Why did I grade this? Why did I send this in? I don't know. Sometimes I send cards in and then I question. Oh no, I think that was a gift. Yeah. That came from like not like a gift, but like a mystery box. Like when did I ever send this in? Why would I send that in? It was from a mystery box. Here is a Rayquaza that I actually pulled myself. I debated about keeping this myself, but what bugs me is this does indeed have print lines. It's got like 2, and they're down here ish. You can probably find them if you look at them really closely. But other than that, this is a gorgeous card. I pulled this myself. Legends cards I feel like are fantastic. Look at that. Look at a little chomp. Little chomper. Here's another Red Eyes. Make sure my cards don't fall here. Then we got a PSA 9 Palkia, or Dialga actually. This is the Dialga piece. We got Staraptor, which I also pulled. This is a crazy opening. I remember I pulled Staraptor, I pulled the Blaziken, and the Charizard all in the same like batch of packs, which is insane. Typhlosion. Here's a promo Typhlosion, which looks amazing. PSA 8. We got a PSA 8 for Alligator, and another for Alligator. So that's one tower of cards gone. Let me just get these out of the way so I don't knock them over and then have to deal with damage. Don't worry, I know how to handle my cards. Here is a beautiful double swirl with a hair or whatever on top. Metal Energy, look at that. Honestly, look at the centering of that card. It is beautiful. Look at the back of this. Beautiful. I guarantee you if you send this to like BGS, they would give it a 9.5. Come on. I might keep this actually. I might keep this one. I don't really know yet because that one looks really, really great. Ooh. Here's a PSA 9 Crystal Wing. Amazing card, very, very useful. We got a no symbol Flareon. PSA 7. Here's a PSA 9. Here comes Team Rocket. Lugia! This one disappointed me. PSA had this for like a year and I thought it looked great. Turns out it wasn't great enough. It's just a PSA 9. We got a PSA 9 Gyarados, which I actually had for a very, very long time. This is one of the few cards that just kind of made the batch to sat in the corner of my office. We got Aerodactyl, PSA 9. It's gonna be mostly 9s in here, and then a couple of lower grades. Again, a lot of these Prime cards, like I said, I bought a bunch, and I sent them all in, hoping to get some kind of good grade, and I definitely failed. Like I said, it's hard to get high grades on those. Then we have Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. I pulled all of these, I want to say. There should be 3 here. No, I pulled 2. I pulled 2 and I bought 1. And they all came back in 9s. And then I ended up actually trading for a 10 a couple of months ago. There's an Arbok. Here's for my Pikachu folk. I feel like this could have been in 10, but it is what it is. Here's an Unlimited Raichu. This is the secret rare, right? Yeah. This is the first secret rare to ever get printed. Just in a limited format. It's got an 8 for some reason, though. I feel like, if I remember correctly, this batch, which should be the same, the same certs over here, was very, very rough. Whoever graded these was just, they must have been in try-hard mode that day, because good lord. Everything that came back from this batch was just, like, not really good at all. Although some cards did deserve to get the grades that they got. I'm not going to, deny that. But I feel like some of those could have been 10s, but it is what it is. Here's Pichu. I mean, you know me, I love my Neo Genesis. There's gonna be a lot of Neo Genesis in here as well. Here is a Rainbow Tyranitar that I pulled. Ooh, here's a classic. We got PSA 9 Chicken. I love these Legends cards. For Ho-Oh and Lugia are by far the best Legends cards in my opinion. Pharaohs. Ooh, here's a classic. I think I bought this one. I'm pretty sure either I bought this one or I graded it myself. No, I graded this myself. That's right. I remember I bought the card. I bought a PSA 10 of that. That's what it was. Here's another Red Eyes from Maximum Gold. Here's a random Dragon Ball Super card, which I think this is the only card in this batch. Just kind of funny to me. Got Rayquaza, EX, PSA 7, Blissey. Now, in case you're wondering how much this is all going to be, it is going to be auction format. But I assume because the grades aren't really that high, and these are not exactly like the biggest chase cards, I don't expect these to be expensive at all. But then I could be wrong. Who knows? Here's another one of these, but this is a PSA 9 this time. Do I want to keep this one? Nah, you guys can have this one. Here's a Raichu that I pulled. Yes, their prices should all be pretty cheap-ish. Some of these might sell for higher than others, obviously. But it's going to come down to it being basically an auction. And for all you know, some of these will probably sell for like $2. There's no gonna be a limit on them. If this Weezing ends up selling for $1, it's sold for $1. It's gonna be all in the hands of ZnG store, ZnG Emporium. Again, click the link in the description below. And good luck, I guess. Good luck. That's the reason why I kind of wanted to like sell these to potentially y'all, is because even if they sell for super little, I'd rather them go to collectors than end up going to some random bulk shop or whatever. Here's a Lugia that I pulled. Whatever they do with these cards, if you sell them as bulk to shops and random people on eBay or whatever, not random people, but like random what's the word? bulk batches is what I'm trying to avoid. Here is Harpy's Feather Duster. It's a McDonald's promo. This is the only one that came back in 8 in the set when I get those graded. It's a Darkrai, beautiful. Here's another Raichu I pulled, PSA 9. We got a Neo Destiny Porygon, Crobat, another one of these, Lucario. We got Gyarados 9, we got Charizard 9, and a Super Potion 9, Shadowless. Like I said, there should be a couple 10s though. We have not seen any 10s yet. I believe the 10s should be probably in the main batch. There's 2 more towers left. Ooh, look at this Slowking. Hold on. Let me get the right shine on it. I love the hollow pattern in these. Again, this came back for the same batch where the grading was just incredibly harsh. I feel like this could be better. Here's a Palkia 9. Shadowless Ivysaur, Charmander. We got a shiny Bagon. Bagon. We got a Ho-Oh Fire Energy. Garchomp, not level 8, but PSA 8. Energy. Again, I love the hollow pattern on these. Everyone loves their shiny cardboard, so some of these look fantastic. I'm still mad that I randomly got a Fire Energy grade. I feel like I slipped that in by accident when I submitted it. Here's a glossy Mew from 1998. Gardevoir. Now, if you guys remember, there was a period in time when I was trying to pull the Charizard from this set, and I kept pulling Gardevoirs. These are the same ones. These are the same ones from, I believe, the same video that kept plaguing me. It was so annoying. Here's a PSA 10 Charizard from Darkness Ablaze. And that. But yeah, if you remember that arc, that saga, if you were still around from back then, yeah, those are the same Gardevoirs, so they got some history behind them. Another Charizard, more Charizards. We got a pre-release Lugia. We got another Metal Energy. For some reason, I pull a lot of Metal Energies when I open Neo Genesis. Another Lugia. We got some Topps cards. We got a little PSA 9 Zapdos and Articuno as well. We're going to 1998 real fast, or 99 I should say. We got a Venusaur base set, PSA 9, PSA 9 Meganium. Again, beautiful card, beautiful. Unlimited. Harpy's Pet Dragon, and actually Dragon Master Knight. I don't know if I want to get rid of these yet. These are from Retro Pack 2. I'm debating it, so it's gonna be up in the air. I guess just check the shop for when that happens. But I'm still kind of debating if I want to send those in. We got Feraligatr and Feraligatr again. All right, we're down to the last tower. Again, by the time you're watching this, the video should, or not the video, but the shop should be live. Because I told ZnG I would basically queue this up the same time his sales go up. So if you're watching this, just click the link in the description below. All right, we have a Ghost Rare Dark Magician that I pulled on stream. I don't know if I want to sell this yet. It's an awful shape. This is one of those ones where, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got a lot of the marks in the back, but also had these like weird like scuff, dots, imprints, whatever you want to call them, what these cards had for some reason. It was specifically the Dark Magician from Ghost in the Past. I might not sell this, but I might just kind of toss it in there as well, so we'll see what happens. But God, these Ghost Rare cards look so beautiful. We got a non-error, non-hollow Dragonite. We got Ampharos with a lot of print lines. Firewall Dragon looks beautiful. This is one of my best looking Ghost Rares that I pulled from this set, and for some reason it came back at 9, but it is what it is. We got Pokemon Breeder. We got Legend Collection Ninetales. We got 2 Hitmonlees. There you go. A Muck. And a Shadowless Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, which I feel like this is actually, I think this is mislabeled. I'm pretty sure this came from the CD promo set. But maybe they just label it as the Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. But this came in the same CD promo set as the Charizard and this. Yeah, this right here. It came from the same set. Because I remember, yeah, it is. So this should actually be labeled CD promo Pikachu Yellow Cheek Shadowless. But maybe they all put it in the same category. I don't really know. Ooh, here's another beautiful card. First edition PSA 8 Typhlosion. We got a CD promo Mewtwo. Another CD promo Mewtwo. I love the art on this one. It's beautiful. So dope. We got a reverse Typhlosion. Crocodile. Totodile. As you can see, I love my Heart Gold Soul Silver promos. Not promos, but cards, the art. So I had all these graded when I pulled them. We got Crocodile and Rhyonucleus. Rhyonucleus? It's so hard to pronounce this one. I pulled both of these in the same batch of like 8 packs. It's kind of crazy to get that kind of rarity right there, or luck, but they're both 9 worthy. I feel like it could be better, but again, I'm not the grader here. Here is the Deoxys that pulled with Logic. I bought this EX Deoxys pack blister that I was going to sit on for a long, so he convinced me to open it, and it had this in it. So again, there's some history behind this as well. Tangrowth. Here's another Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon, but this one graded an 8. And finally, we got Champion's Path, Apprentice Magician. We got a Mew from Darkness Ablaze, from Dragons Exalted. Mewtwo from the movie promo. Snorlax, and finally, we got Missy's Tier PSA 6. So yeah, PSA 6. Damn, this has to probably have like a bend or somewhere or something that I just must have not noticed, but yeah. So yeah, if you want any of these, if they interest you, it's going to be all auction based. So if they sell for $1, they sell for $1. If they sell for $1 million, they sell for $1 million. It's gonna be up to basically what people want. And I guess stay tuned for more. But like I said, I don't usually sell cards, and I probably will never do it again. But I just really want to get rid of this because they're sitting in the corner of my office, and I'm trying to clean up my office and like reduce the amount of stuff that I have in here. Because man, it doesn't make me feel good to have all this here. So yeah. So if you end up getting any of this stuff, let me know what you are interested in down below, or if you actually end up getting it. So good luck to those who are participating. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.